Hello, just going to wait for a couple of people to come on board. Hope you're all well. It's a really dreary day outside. I'm going to start with some walking, just on the spot. Not going to need anything special today other than something to throw and catch a bit later on. So if you've got a pair of socks or a ball or a beanbag for a bit later on, that would be great. We're going to do a nice long warm-up, some little moving games to get us going. Apparently the sound is working, which is good. Thank you, Hayley. Emma's on, which means George is watching. Hi, George. Whoop, whoop. Just going to get that marching going on the spot to start with. Then we're going to do some finger drills. We're going to play the beans game. We're going to put some little gymnastic skills together that we've been working on to get our rolling and turning going. And we're going to do some throwing and catching. And I'm going to show you something to practice over the week that we're going to do next Wednesday. If you've got older children, just please keep checking out the school games virtual competition for Lincolnshire. Different game coming out, different challenge coming out every week. You can enter virtually, do it on your own with your parents, and could become a county winner. So we're going to get our arms swinging, and we're going to go with little steps. And turning. And back the other way. And big steps. And can we turn? And the other way. Oh, it's almost like I planned that to go with the music. So, we're going to get some clapping going this time. See if you can clap in time with the music. Can we clap up high? Can we clap down low? Keep those legs moving. Can you clap over to one side? Can you clap over to the other side? Can we clap round in a circle? We'll see if we can go in time with the music. Bend your knees when you're down at the bottom. Really up high. Well done. We're going to do that once more and just work on our counting. We'll see if we can go round with the hours of the clock. So we're going to go round in 12. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. I hope that was going round the right way. It's difficult for me to tell on here. And we're going to go ahead, going from left to right. Keep those legs going as well. And we're going to get our head going forwards and up, forwards and up, forwards and up, forwards and up. To one side, to the other side. To one side, to the other side. Shoulders up, 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 up. Well done. And we're going to see if we can just get our arms going now. So we're going to do some butterfly. Both hands coming over the top. Big circles. We're going to carry on with some of those swimming strokes. So we're going to go next with breaststroke. And front crawl. And we're going to see if we can do some shaky of the feet now. So see if we can balance and not fall over. Can you shake one foot? Can you shake the other foot? Up, and back to the first foot. Work on your balance. See if you can really give that foot a shake. And the other foot. And can we shake the foot and our hand? And the other foot. Well done. We're going to do some finger drills now. This is really good. And if you're in the stages of working on your writing and learning to write really nicely, this is really good for finger control. So we're going to start with just our fingers opening up, closing. We do that up high. See if you can get in time with the music. Down low. Off to one side. So you can get both hands over to one side and still going. And the other side. Well done. Music will come on again in a second. And we're going to see if we can do that clock face again. This time with our fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. Shake those out. My fingers are getting tired now. We're going to move on to one more. This is a little bit more tricky. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go finger, 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 finger. So you're going to press each finger in turn with your thumb. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little ones, if you just keep going like that, that is fine. Bigger ones, we're going to have a go with both hands. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've gone wrong. I missed it on my left hand. Even harder. Can we do it both to one side? Keep going. And can we do it to the other side? Well done. Shake it out. You've done really well. So we've done a little bit of a warm-up, a little work at those finger games. Mums and dads, have a go at those before you do some writing and drawing. Really works well. We're going to go on to our beans game. So let me just skip forward a track and remind you. So we're going to be jogging around our space, being careful not to bash into anything. If you haven't got much room, you can do it on the spot. That is absolutely fine. And we're going to call out some different beans and see what we can remember from previous times. I'll just run through a quick reminder in case you've not been on before. So we've got runner bean, So you can run around your area or nice and light on your toes. If you've got space, move in and out of the area. And we've got string bean, runner bean, string bean, really tall and straight, and you'll see I'm on my tiptoes and trying to balance. Runner bean, broad bean, as wide as you can go without falling over. Jumping beans, frozen beans, broad beans, string beans, broad beans, string beans, runner beans, jelly beans, frozen beans. Oh, it's a great song for going to sleep till, but not so good for running around beans. Okay, you ready? Couple more then. Here we go. Runner beans, string beans, runner beans, string beans, jumping beans, jelly beans, broad beans, runner beans, frozen beans. How long can you hold still for? Hold it, hold it. Well done. Excellent. Right, we've done, in the last couple of weeks, we've been doing some different spinning and turning. We're going to do a quick revision of some of that, and then just a little bit of work on the sequences that we've been putting together and you've been trying to do at home. So just to remind you, we can turn on, spin on 2 feet. We can spin on 2 feet. Quite hard though, unless you're on a really slippery surface. As my feet are sticking to the mat and I'm struggling to turn very far. I'll try going the other way. And look what I'm doing to try and get myself moving. I'm throwing my arms to try and get myself spinning round. Tricky. What about on 1 foot? It's much easier because I've just got much less foot on the floor and I can do a little bit of a spin. What about with the other foot? Oh, here we go, that was a good one. Using my arms, 1 foot, oh, and spinning right around. How far around can you spin without falling over? Sorry, I don't like that song. How about on the floor? What things can we spin on the floor? So I could spin on my bottom. How about the other way round? And again the other way. If you open out really wide, you'll spin slowly. If you tuck up really tight, you can spin a bit quicker. How fast can you spin round on your bottom? If you're on the kitchen floor now, you can probably spin really fast. Have a go. Spinning on your bottoms, how far around can you spin? What else can we spin on? I could spin on my tummy. Can you lie on your front and spin around? It's harder than on your bottom. What about the other way round? Well done. So we've done some spinning. Oh, can't bear that either. What should we listen to? Now then, so that's spinning. In terms of turning, we can turn in the air. Can you jump up in the air and do a little quarter turn? Jump again. Let's do little quarter turns and see if we can get the whole way around in 4. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to try and go around the other way this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you jump the whole way around in 2 jumps? 1, 2. How about the other way? 1, 2. Try and make a really nice straight pencil shape when you're in the air. Have a go. See if we can go the whole way around in 1 jump. Here we go. Nearly. Much more difficult to land it with some control. Try again. We try it both ways. I'm going to try the other way this time. Oh, lost it on the landing. Keep practicing. See how far around you can go. I know some of our primary school children can get more than 1 whole way around if they really go down low and really jump up high and really fling their arms up as high as they will go. How far around can you do a turn in the air? Right, rolling on the ground. The 2 that we've looked at recently, we've looked at a sideways roll. So we're up tight like a little bean, like a little ball rolled up, like a hedgehog rolled on the floor, and see if I can just roll over without opening up. So stay tucked up like a hedgehog, don't open out, all the way round. Can you do it forwards and backwards on the floor? Have a go at your sideways rolls. Love to see some videos of your rolls if you want to show off what you've done. The other roll we've been doing on the ground is our log roll. So out, long, like a long pencil, like a log, and I'm going to just see if I can roll along the ground and back. Try and stay really long and thin all the way through. Have another go. Out as long as you can go. Rolling, and back again. Try and stay long and thin, and don't fling your arms and your legs around. We're going to put together a little sequence using some of those rolls and turns. So here's my starting position, and I'm going to do a jump and half a turn. So here we go. So I'm now facing away from you. I'm going to see if I can get to the floor. I'm going to try and do that in an interesting way. So here we go. I'm going to go down like a snake until I'm on the floor and I'm in my sideways roll position, and I'm going to do 1, 2 sideways rolls if you've got space to do it. I'm going to try and finish up on my back so that I can go into a V-sit, and I'm going to do 1 turn on my bottom, and then I'm going to go long and thin and do my log roll. Back to you. How to get to the floor. This is tricky. Try and make it look nice. And I'm going to do a turn to finish and show you I've finished. Ta-da! We'll do that one more time just to show you, and then you can pause it and practice as many times as you want. So, first thing, ready position. Second thing, half turn. going to get to the floor. Turn into my hedgehog and do a sideways roll. But I was running out of space. If you've got more space, that's fine. I'm just going to stop after a half because I want to finish on my bottom in a V-sit. And I'm going to do a turn on my bottom. And because I've got more space now, I managed to get the whole way round. I'm going to go out long and thin and do my log roll. Back to you. Oh, running out of space. And if you finish on your front, oh, I'll wiggle this way. If you finish on your front, you should be able to get up to your feet nicely and just do a jump turn so that you're facing the audience again to do your finish. Should we try that one more time? Oh, so delighted to see rugby friends watching this. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You're about 40 years too old for this, but thanks anyway. If you've got anybody with any young children, please share. Here we go. Ready position. Half turn. Down to the floor. Into my sideways roll. Finishing up on your bottom. Oh, I'm going to go all the way around. A full turn on my bottom. Into my log roll. Till you're on your front. Up to your feet. Sideways turn. Finish. There you go. You've got a nice little sequence there that you can practice. Show off to your friends. Show off to Granny and Grandpa on Zoom. Show off to your mums and dads. See if you can just work really hard at that. Do it a few times. Don't do it just once and then say, right, I've done it. Have a few goes at it. See if you can make it better. Get someone to watch it. And if they see any bits where your arms are flopping around or your feet are flopping around, they can help you make it even better. Well done with that. We are going to finish off with some throwing and catching that we've been doing in the past. So if you've got a bean bag or a small ball or some rolled up socks, this would be great. So we're going to start with some just little throws. Now I'm aware if you're at nursery and watching this is really tough. They might just move the bean bag or the socks in their hands and it barely moves. But maybe it can just leave their hands just a little bit. Maybe they can start throwing it a little bit higher. Maybe some of the little ones will just be throwing their beanbag and going and fetching it. That is absolutely fine. Try and get them to throw it underarm would be nice. Overarm throwing to come later. So if you can't do any just throws, they might just be throwing it forwards with two hands. That's absolutely fine. If you're good at this, how many can you do without dropping the beanbag? I've got big open hands. I've got soft hands. I'm watching the beanbag all the time. Can I do it with one hand? Can I do it with the other hand? Tricky. Can I do it from one hand to the other? Can I do it while I'm turning? Can I throw the beanbag up and do a little turn? Can I throw the beanbag up and do a half turn? I haven't got much height in here, it's my excuse. Can you throw the beanbag in the air and do a full turn? Let's have a go. No, I can only get round half. If you're out in the garden doing this, you're going to throw the beanbag higher. That will make it easier for you. Can you throw the beanbag up, clap your hands and catch? How many times can you clap your hands before you catch the beanbag? 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. If you're outside, you can throw it much higher. See if you can get more claps in. Good luck with that over the rest of the week. Next week, we're going to try something new, and you're going to need a bat and ball of some sort. Now, if you've got a tennis racket and a ball, that would be great. If you haven't, a book and a ball, a folder and a ball, a chopping board and a ball. Hopefully a nice small ball, tennis ball size or smaller. If you haven't got a ball at all, then some rolled up socks will still work with this, and a chopping board or similar. And we're going to work next week on some very basic eye-hand coordination skills, just seeing if we can balance the ball on our flat surface, and we might get into a little bit of bouncing the ball on that flat surface, which will be great for our year 1s and year 2s. So if you're joining us again next Wednesday, see if you can get hold of something that you can use like a racket and something you can use like a ball, because we're going to add that into our work. So lots of good things there for you to practice on over the week. We've done some nice little warm-up games. We've done the beans game, which is a great little game to play with your children. If you've got a group of children at home, if you've got brothers and sisters and lots of little ones in your household, then you could take turns at calling out the beans and get inventive with it. There are loads of other beans you could possibly do. We've done our little finger exercises. All of those exercises, try and get them to do them to the left, to the right, around in different ways. Really good for their mental development. And we've done our little gymnastics work. So any work on jumping, turning, rolling would be lovely, and I've given you a little sequence you can go and work on. I would love to see those. Good luck, have a great week. Hope the sun comes out again soon. See you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.